Those who have had even the minutest glimpse into the life and mission of Sri Sathya Sai Baba are struck either with a respectful silence or a jubilant wonder. His avataric sojourn is chiseled in momentous events that occurred all along the way. When one looks at the mammoth humanitarian activities undertaken globally as part of the mission of Sri Sathya Sai Baba, the key protagonists are Sri Indulal Shah and his devout wife, late Srimati Sarla Indulal Shah. Their sovereignty worked hand in hand with their humility, truly blessed and truly inspirational. Sri Indulal Shah is the grandsire of the Sri Sathya Sai organization worldwide, handpicked by Bhagavan Baba to serve as the first president of the Sri Sathya Sai organization in India, the first chairman of the World Council of the organization, and trustee of the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, Prasanthi Nilayam. Before he came to Sri Sathya Sai Baba in the summer of 1965, Indulal Ji was firmly rooted in devotion to Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and his illustrious disciple, Swami Vivekananda. His patriotic and idealistic fervor was further strengthened by the influence of Mahatma Gandhi and his teachings. Indulal Ji took part in the Quit India movement in 1942 and became an enthusiastic worker of Indian National Congress in 1946. A beautiful synthesis of a brilliant head, a compassionate heart and competent hands, Indulal Ji has always been considered a lighthouse and an epitome of selfless service. Sri Indulal Ji says, "When we render service, it should be done with pure intentions. We should feel that we are serving God. Let me tell you, supreme joy and peace is the outcome of an act of selfless service, and the focus should be on quality and not on quantity, as Swami always reminded us. It transforms us, and that feeling is certainly divine." A Life in Service, Indulal Shah and Sarla Shah, is a book written at the behest of Bhagavan Baba, which vividly captures the life of Indulal Ji and Sarla Ma, the two doyens in Sai service, and brings out many nuances of what it is to live for God. From driving the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization in India to guiding the many facets of the service activities around the world, Indulal Ji has always reminded everyone from time to time that service or seva needs to be combined with the manifestation of the love of the avatar. Simply put, service inundated with love. The Sai movement blossomed far and wide, gained new heights, and touched varied magnitudes and stirred the spiritual core of people. Indubhai's radical involvement in the noticeable expansion of the organization, guiding and coaching devotees from around the world, helped them set up Sai centers in their respective countries. Bhagavan Baba says, "We can be successful leaders only if we are disciplined followers who do not issue commands to others, but rather set an example of service through our actions." Indulal Ji is indeed an absolute personification of these words. Taking inspiration from Bhagavan Baba's life and teachings, he believes that serving mankind selflessly, without attaching the feeling of doership or supremacy, and to go past the differences of caste, creed or religion is the crux of the philosophy of service. He always adds, "We must have true faith, passionate dedication and intense selfless love for Swami's work without the slightest trace of doership." He always adds with conviction that if we surrender to Swami, then he will indeed take care. Love in action is service, and like Swami says, the best way to love God is to love all and serve all. On January 1st, 2016, this was Indulal Ji's message to everyone.
Love all, serve all. This is the message.
We should simply have the faith and patience to follow him. I have always blindly followed him without questioning. Today's generation seems to question everything. When we are well aware he is God, then why should we put our mind into any situation? Surrender and leave the rest to him. These words of Indulal Ji serve as a clarion call to all of us. Presently, at the age of 95, Indulal Shah continues to be a great source of inspiration to everyone who are part of the divine mission of Bhagavan Baba. Even today, in his own silent way, he knows how to inspire others to do their best. If we introspect and analyze all that he says or abides by, one realizes that these are nothing but the practical manifestations of Swami's message. This is an absolutely remarkable facet of Sri Indulal Ji's very existence, which is only dedicated even now to serve the Lord.